Hey, what's going on? We're looking at some vintage Marx Toys Presidents of the United States figures. These are 60 millimeter and they are molded in a soft white. A couple of my presidents here are a little more yellowed and others are a little more white. That's because the presidents that are the yellowed ones, I believe, were taken out of the box, and whoever liked, who had this, preferred those presidents, and kept them out. The other ones that are white, they, a couple of them, I don't think had ever even been out of the box before. Part of the reason why I know this is look in the box, so you can see the ones with the most damage are the presidents that are the yellow ones. The mainly the I believe that Teddy Roosevelt was the most popular one in this set. This is the fourth set. I can't remember the numbers. What we got here, it's like 23 through 33 or 22nd president to the, no, it can't go up that far. So anyway, yeah, it starts with Grover Cleveland and we end up with Warren Harding, and let's see some of the more popular, most popular president here is I would say Teddy Roosevelt. There, everybody knows him. Talk softly but carry a big stick, something like that. Here's, I think this is Taft. Yeah. Who else is of note? Oh, here's McKinley. This is the third assassinated president. And I don't know if he wore a monocle, but to me the figure looks like he has a monocle and a top hat. And that would be cool to have a president that wore a monocle again and a top hat. So anyway, yeah, so Louis Marx is in the early 50s. I did some research on this, and so he decides to make this line, this educational line, where, in my opinion, he's essentially helping kids do their social studies homework. Part of what I read on the internet is that Dwight Eisenhower was a personal friend of Louis Marx, and that part of this line had to do with their association. Now, it's interesting that this scale that we're looking at here, Marx did make a figure of himself, his own personage in this exact same scale and material. I don't have one of those figures. I wish I did. Maybe I'll get one day. So the box came with this booklet, which, I love that illustration on the front. This kid is so happy to have his American presidents in miniature, and they really are very cool. Let's look at Teddy up close. The molds are amazing. The sculpt is crazy. The texture, so cool. 26th president. And then his term was 1901 to 1909. Did I mention not McKinley? Grover Cleveland. Grover Cleveland. This is a cool figure as well. This is the only president to have served 2 terms. He was not 2 terms, I'm sorry. And he was the president twice. He was not non-subsequent terms. I don't know. I'm tripping right now. Anyway, he was the 22nd and the 24th president. Interesting, huh? Also, he was the only president to be married in the White House. All this stuff that I'm talking about, I learned from the Louis Marx Toy Company in this little booklet. I love how it starts out. It says, "Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Americans and friends from everywhere. The presidents of the United States meet one or more or all of them. Now for the first time, a complete series of all the presidents." So, we're describing, I like when it gets down to here. Select your favorites or get all 33. Learn to recognize them. Challenge your friends to name and place them in proper rotation. That sounds like something that I probably wouldn't have done. So this is really cool, how you could have purchased them and what the prices were. If I could ever get one of these White Houses, I honestly would. And or any of these. I'd like to get one of those Mamie Eisenhower figures. Apparently, they made two different Mamie Eisenhower figures. Um, so yeah, this stuff is all out there. It's not really that rare or expensive. It's out there. So it's really cool. The booklet goes through all presidents, all the way up to Ike, who's on the back, um, who was Marx's friend. The stuff that I talked about, that I learned in here. Fine. Each president has got some little information. Oh, there it is. The only president to serve 2 terms not in succession, and the only president married in the White House. So each one has a famous quote, and it's pretty darn awesome. Yeah. So Louis Marx helping kids do their social studies homework all the way up to the late 60s. I think this went till 1968. And I mean, at one point, he was making figures of people that weren't even president. He made figures of, he made a Ronald Reagan figure. There's a Nixon figure from when Nixon wasn't even president yet. I think he made, at one point, he made both the Republican and the Democratic candidates. So he had a JFK figure and a Nixon figure. Anyway, really cool stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. Looking at this box set of the presidents of the United States. This is the 4th series, I think. Let's just end the video real quick by showing you the end. We got one of the many Marx toys. Have you all of them? One of their catchphrases. I like somewhere on here it says, there it is. Is it world's? There it is. Sorry. World's largest manufacturers of toys. Isn't that something? No zip code. Isn't that great? All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your night.